This is the study session 8 of our GST 123 Introduction to French. My name is ADEAGBO John. Contents of the study session: conjugation of the verbs of first group in present tense, formation of sentences in the verbs of first group in the present, conjugation of the verbs of first group in the past tense, formation of sentences in the verbs of first group in the past, conjugation of the verb of first group in past continuous tense. Verbs of first group are verbs having ER ending. Example: we have some examples like parler, to speak; éduquer, to educate; aider, to help or to aid; penser, to think; lancer, to throw; crier, to cry; pleurer, to weep; chanter, to sing; regarder, to look; taper, to type; vérifier, to verify; régler, to rule; porter, to carry; garder, to keep; tirer, to draw; louer, to praise; libérer, to free or to liberate. Formula for verbal accord conjugation: the below should be joined to the radical of verbs ending in ER. The radical is obtained by removing the ending. For instance, the radical of parler is par. By removing the ER, we got parle. Je means I, meaning E will be, we end it, we add E to it. To, ES. Il or L, we add E. Nous, we add ONS. Vous, we have Z, EZ. Il or L, plural, we have ENT. Formation of sentences with ER verbs in the present. Parler, to speak. Parle is the radical. Je parle, I speak, or I do speak, or I am speaking. To parle, you speak, or you do speak, or you are speaking. Il, elle parle, he or she speaks, or he or she does speak, or he or she is speaking. Nous parlons, we speak. Vous parlez, you speak. You, when you, we use vous when many people are involved. We are referring to them, or the person we are respecting is an honorific pronoun too. Il or elle parle, they speak. Let us form some sentences. Je parle en classe. Je parle en classe. I'm speaking in the class. Nous parlons avec le professeur. We speak with the teacher. Vous parlez à la conférence. You speak at the conference. Ils parlent avec confiance. They speak with confidence. Past tense, passé composé of ER verbs. Formula for verbal accord or conjugation: avoir plus the past participle. To form the past participle of verbs having ER ending, we only need to remove the R at the end and put acute accent on letter E. This will help to have a. Let us consider an example. Parler, to speak, parler. J'ai parlé, I spoke, I did speak. Tu as parlé, you spoke. Il or elle a parlé, he or she spoke. Nous avons parlé, we spoke, we did speak. Vous avez parlé, you spoke. Il or elle parle. Il or elles ont parlé, they spoke. Il or elles ont parlé, they spoke. Past continuous, that is l'imparfait of the ER verbs. Formula for verbal accord conjugation: to form the past continuous tense of verbs having ER ending, we only need to remove the ER at the end and add the following suffixes to agree with the subject. Je, we put AIS. Il or elle, we put AIT. Vous, we put EOZ. Tu, we put IES. Nous, we put IONS. Il or elle, we put AIENT. Let us consider an example. Parler, to speak, that is parle. Je parlais, I was speaking. Il or elle parlait, he or she was speaking. Vous parliez, you were speaking. Tu parlais, you were speaking. Nous parlions, we were speaking. Il ou elle parlait, they were speaking. The difference between to parler and vous parliez is the one is honorific pronoun. Vous is honorific pronoun, while to is somebody that you cannot use honorific pronoun for, your age mates or members of your family. But if people are many, you can still use vous for them. Example of sentences of verbs having er endings. L'imparfait. Hier, je parlais à mon ami. Yesterday, I was speaking with my friend. Le lundi, nous parlions avec le professeur. On Monday, we were speaking with the teacher. Vous parliez à la conférence. Vous parliez à la conférence. You were speaking at the conference. Il parlait avec confiance. They were speaking with confidence. Other examples of er verbs in the past continuous. Hier, balayer. To sweep. Je balayais, I was speaking. Tu balayais, you were sweeping. Elle balayait, he or she was speaking. Nous balayions, we were sweeping. Vous balayez, you were sweeping. Il or elle balayait, they were sweeping. Alphabet Y doesn't change to I while conjugating verbs ending in ya, YR. In the past continuous form as obtainable in past tense. Check your manual. Examples of verbs with CER endings. Commencer, to start or commence. Je commençais, I was starting, I was commencing. Tu commençais, you were starting. Il or elle commençait, he or she was starting. Nous commencions, we were starting. Vous commenciez, you were starting. He or elle commençait, they were starting. Look at the sign on letter C. On the second letter C, this sign is used to soften the C to realize C, not so that it will not be K. The C carries the sign so that we realize the sound S and not K. Assignment of the week. Choose and conjugate a verb of first group in present tense. Form sentences with the verbs of first group of your choice in the present. Choose and conjugate a verb of first group in past tense. Form sentences with the verbs of first group of your choice in the past. Choose and conjugate a verb of first group in past continuous tense. Thank you very much. Good luck.